Good Wednesday, Ash Wednesday morning. Hope you're all doing well and preparing for worship and to focus on the Lord today. This week in the story, we're getting into the book of Ruth. Here behind me is a set of biblical commentaries, books talking about the scriptures in each book of the Bible. So imagine in this sea of books, Ruth is way down here, this tiny little book. In fact, it only takes up 1/4 of this commentary. It's such a small book, only 4 chapters in the Old Testament, yet it has a powerful message to share with us this week. It all begins with a widowed mother who lost her 2 sons, and now she's left with her 2 daughters-in-law. The woman is just so depressed, so bitter at God and everything, but her one daughter-in-law, Ruth, stays faithful to her. So faithful that she moves to Bethlehem, this big, important biblical city, although at the time it wasn't. And they settle down. And eventually, they realize that they need to find some help. They need somebody who's going to take them in. Ruth's a hard worker. Ruth just has this amazing character, and she attracts the attention of a man named Boaz. God had set it up in the law that if somebody was destitute like this, particularly a widow, because in their time it wasn't like a woman just went out and got a job and took care of herself. Things weren't set up that way, but God had set it up in the law that somebody could come and be a redeemer of this person in this family. Well, as you read this week, you find out that Boaz is that man, and he eventually takes Ruth in to be his wife and to preserve that family line so that those sons who died don't lose their name. That's so important to God, because what is God? He is a God of life. And he's a God who pays attention even to the little Ruths of this world. The people that maybe seem totally insignificant in the sea of everything else, but they're not to God. And that's what's so striking to me this week, is that in his word, out of all these words, there's time for Ruth. I hope that God will bless your reading of that this week as you see that message and see that great redemption story played out in the life of Ruth and Naomi through this man named Boaz. I hope you'll see the connections too to Jesus as it is happening in Bethlehem, and Ruth is part of that family tree of Jesus that we keep seeing each week. This also is a great time if you're still trying to catch up on your reading. This chapter in the story is super short. In fact, if you're just reading it in the Bible, it's only 4 chapters, very short there too. So I encourage you this week, if you feel like you're behind or if you feel like you've kind of fallen off a little bit and following along in the story, use this week to get back in. It's super short, but it's a powerful message. It's really going to just give you some hope in the Lord, regardless of what your circumstances might be. All right, hey, hopefully see you for Ash Wednesday worship tonight, and we'll see you this weekend in worship. Have a great day.